There goes my chance of getting a girlfriend. Hello, virginity. I'm stuck with you forever.
Anime dubs. Like them or hate them, they exist. And most of the time, your first experience with an anime is a dub. Hey everybody, it's me, the Otaku Fangirl, here to tell you my least 3 favorite dubs. Why only 3? Because I could only think of 3 I didn't like. Now, I don't hate these dubs, but they certainly aren't the best for the upcoming reasons. So let's get started. Number 3, Free, Seasons 1 and 2.
What's up, sluts? Guess who just got out of prison?
Whoops, that's the wrong clip.
Haruka! Makoto! It's been forever. It's been a long time, huh? Guess you finally made it.
When a series has better voices than the abridged version of it, you know something is wrong. Now, Funimation dubbed Seasons 1 and 2 of Free, and I love Funimation. They do excellent jobs with all their dubs. Except for this one. Starting to dub from Season 2 was not a great choice, but they couldn't help it because at that time, Crunchyroll owned the rights to Season 1 of Free. So I understand why it was done this way. But then voice actors and scriptwriters don't have a complete understanding of characters and their motivations. Thus, lines like these happen.
Freestyle is my thing and my triceps are guaranteed to drive you out of your mind.
3rd year! I've got backstroke for days! And traps just as long.
Now onto the voices themselves. Getting at least 4 out of the 5 main characters to be voiced by popular voice actors from Ouran High School Host Club to be cast in this dub makes me think that this is how the meeting went for the casting of the dub. Oh, there are attractive anime guys who are shirtless and swimming? Call the voice actors from Ouran High School Host Club. Especially considering they casted Vic Mignogna as Rin, considering the Japanese voice actor, Mamoru Miyano, also voiced Tamaki from Ouran and Rin from Free, and it was no surprise to me when the dub cast was revealed. Just because they are popular doesn't necessarily mean they fit the characters. Now, I love the voice actors they casted for the Free dub, Todd Haberkorn, J. Michael Tatum, etc. They have great voices, but they just don't fit the Free characters. But you know what the worst part about this dub is? Take a listen.
Rin Matsuoka. I mean, Rin's all the way. Rin?
This is Rin's little sister.
Rin!
You? What's going on?
Don't be a douchebag.
Rin? No, it's, spell it with me now, R-I-N. Rin. Seriously, I'm not sure what was happening with the pronouncing of Rin's name here. I know old dubs used to pronounce it Rin, but this was dubbed in 2015, if I remember correctly. They should know how to pronounce Rin. And also the fact they use words like douchebag and man a lot in the Season 2 dub is really jarring. Also the lip sync is really off in the Season 1 dub. Usually the words match the mouth flaps. In Season 2 they do, but Season 1, it's so off it's also jarring. So those are pretty much all my gripes and complaints on this dub. On to the next one. Number 2, Dance with Devils.
Rem Kagenuki.
My name's Yurie Sogami.
Hi there, I'm Shiki Natsume Zaka.
Just ask for Mage Nanashiro, babe.
So you know how a dub usually spreads the anime to a larger audience? Well, that's not the case with the Dance with Devils dub. Already having such a small fan base, much smaller than any other reverse harem, I thought hopefully a dub from Funimation would do it some justice and get the recognition it deserves. I was very wrong. The casted people for the voices of the characters, Rem, Mage, and Lindo, were pretty terrible options as they were new to the voice acting scene, because I had never heard of their names before at least, and they had very little to possibly no roles in anime dubs at the time. Now, Ritsuka's voice actress did a pretty good job, I won't fault her, but my god, these characters should have definitely had different voice actors, especially Mage's, because just listen.
I'm sorry too. I don't normally go around romantically abducting girls. Aw, what's the big deal, Ritsuka? You got a fear of heights? Need to lie to you because I'm so powerful. So tell me, you in love yet? Hate to break it to you, but you're a little late. This one's all mine. Man, let me tell you, you missed out.
His voice sounds like his throat is being scratched by cat claws 24/7. And also what plays into this being not a great dub is... The characters sing songs, so it's completely jarring when one moment they are speaking English and the next they suddenly sing in Japanese. And then you're really able to tell how much more power the Japanese voice actors put into the characters than the English ones. and the fact sometimes the characters speak in between songs. I mean, just listen how jarring that really is.
Keep your dirty hands off of her.
Baby, butterfly, my true love, Ritsuka.
As for Lindo, he sounds just way too old and not the voice of a teenager in high school. Granted, his Japanese voice actor has a bit of a deeper voice than most, but not this deep.
Mom and Grandpa, and you, Ritsuka. You kept me strong. I wanted to protect you, Ritsuka, but keeping all these secrets has caused you pain. Because, Ritsuka, I've been in love with you for a long time.
You know, if they had gotten somebody like Taliesin Jaffe, who voiced Kagura from Aquarion Evol...
Not gonna lie, though. It really turns me on. I'm gonna make her a very happy wench. Hey, sweetheart. You want some of this?
To voice maybe Shiki, or better yet, Lindo, this dub could have been a tad better. And also, I have pretty big issues with Shiki's voice actor. He just can't make Shiki sound as creepy as he's supposed to. Here's a comparison.
Not to mention exciting.
Which, come to think of it, brings me on to the next dub. And number 1 is... Diabolik Lovers Seasons 1 and 2! So it was Sentai Filmworks who did the dub of Diabolik Lovers, and Sentai has done some pretty great dubs in the past, like The World God Only Knows or Gekkan Shoujo Nozaki-kun. Now, with the Diabolik Lovers dub, I can tell what they were trying to do with the voices, and that's creepy vampire voices instead of sexy vampire voices. And honestly, that made the dub just not as great as it could have been, because Diabolik Lovers is known to have, well, sexy vampires. And changing one of the best lines from a character in the entire series into something different made me really upset. Because, well, here's the Japanese line versus the English one.
Light. Yoroshiku ne, bitch-chan.
And Laito.
It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance, little bitch.
I really prefer Laito saying bitch-chan over little bitch any day. Because, well, bitch-chan is just funny sounding, and it's not as degrading as little bitch. To me, at least. Also, in anime dubs, they say chan all the time, so why couldn't they have kept it bitch-chan? And also, the biting and sucking sounds sound off to me in the dub, as I'm used to the ones in the sub sounding like they are biting into an apple. I do wonder if that's really how they record those sounds. Anyway, hearing Ayato say yours truly in the dub is pretty jarring if you watched it in the sub, because in that one, he refers to himself as Ore-sama, which does translate to yours truly, or at least along those lines, but it just sounds so strange in the dub. And with Yui's dubbed voice actress, yes, she's supposed to sound weak and annoying, but just something about her English dub voice made her just way too annoying, especially when she moans, but at least she gives her voice some power sometimes.
Pancake? I'd appreciate it if you would stop calling me that. I have a name and it's Yui Komori, so don't call me Pancake.
Oh, and just like the free dub, this dub also suffers from pronouncing a name wrong.
What the hell? Damn it, Subaru, I know that's you.
Subaru? No, spell with me again, please. S-U-B-A-R-U, Subaru, like the car brand. Has Sentai Filmworks never heard of the car brand and how it's pronounced? And there is no excuse for old dubs this time using a different pronunciation of the name Subaru, because that's how I've always heard a character called one in a dub. And Subaru's English voice actor doesn't have a deep enough voice like his Japanese one does.
I was right. Who is this mortal who dares awaken me from my precious sleep?
As for Shu's voice actor, it's incredibly way too deep for well, okay, he's probably over 100 years old since he's a vampire, but physically, he's a teenager, so his voice shouldn't sound like this, especially when compared to his Japanese voice actor.
Yeah. He explicitly said that we're not supposed to kill her.
However, the big credit I will give them is making some scenes pretty hilarious. For example,
it sends shivers down my spine.
You fucking perv.
Seriously, you really are a drama queen, aren't you, little bitch? Hey.
It is a bit strange in Season 2, however, when they add a ton of more curse words compared to the Season 1 dub. But now to complain about the voices of the new characters Ko and Yuma in the Season 2 dub. Ruki and Azusa's voice actors did an okay job with voicing their characters, but with Ko, changing his line from M. Neko-chan, which is Masochist Kitty, to Masa Kitty is real strange. Listen to it.
Ohayo, M. Neko-chan.
Good morning, Widow Masa Kitty.
And then for Yuma's voice actor. It's way too deep for his character type, as with his Japanese voice, he's got more of that angry voice than his way too deep and old-sounding voice in the dub.
You're not going anywhere, little pig.
Changing Yuma to say little piggy or little pig or piggy in the dub versus sow in the sub is also strange, even though they do pretty much mean the same thing. Kind of. You know, having 2 reverse harems on this list makes me think, maybe reverse harems just aren't meant to be dubbed, because I haven't seen one yet that's been dubbed and had justice done to it. So those are all my complaints and gripes about my top 3 least favorite dubs. What are some dubs you think aren't the best and why? I'm curious. If you want to know whatever video I may do next, you can follow me on Twitter. Link in the description. Bye!